Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I was scrolling through my Twitter once again, and I stumbled upon something that kind of frustrated me in many ways. You guys might have seen it stumble through your Twitter because a lot of people have been retweeting it. It's been blowing up, has like 6,000 retweets, and it ain't slowing down at all. But let's just start out with just looking at this picture. Now, when you look at this picture, what do you see? One, do you see someone who is just making an edgy suicide joke like every single young person in today's age? Or two, do you see something racist? If you answered two, then you yourself might be racist. So the whole story of this is this girl posted this picture on her Snapchat as a joke. And an African-American woman saw this and she obviously didn't like it. And so she sent a message to her saying, "Interesting," with the thinking emoji, and then she proceeded to delete that said picture. That completely makes sense because anyone who's making a joke like that probably just grabbed a random stuffed animal. She wasn't thinking about anything with race, anything at all. And so yeah, if she realized, oh wow, okay, this might be taken bad for other people of a different race, and so obviously she deleted it. And dang, does this girl lay into her so freaking hard about racism, it is insane. People are literally ruining this girl's life. There is a possibility she might get suspended from the college that she's going to over this picture. She might get suspended from a college because of an edgy joke. That is the times we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, she says, so I slide up and say interesting, like I said, and this girl gone, open my snap and delete the post. I mean, I guess I could kind of see how people would look at her deleting her post right after she saw that, a bad thing. But if you think about it, if she was racist and posted that out of racism, why would she delete the post just because someone of that race saw it? Like, she wouldn't. Because she posted it in the first place as a racist act. But no, that's not what she's doing. That's the entire point here. But anyway, let's move on through the feed. Her best bet is to drop out because I'ma get on her ass. Her best bet is to drop out of school because she's gonna beat her ass, basically. Now note here, she didn't talk to the girl. She didn't like ask, hey, why did you do this? Or did you mean this in a racist way? She didn't say anything at all. And the girl who posted the picture, she just thought it was the end of it because she didn't say anything else. Like, this girl didn't say anything else. She just made a tweet. And obviously after this tweet blew up, the girl saw it and then made this apology. Now she's sorry and trying to use them big ass words. Now, the only big word I can see in there is insensitive, but I'm not going to question that part. I would like to offer my sincerest apology from my earlier post. It did not occur to me that the pic was offensive. As soon as that was pointed out, I took it down. I now realize it was insensitive and have been educated on the why. Again, I offer my apologies. I mean, a good apology. She completely admitted that what she was doing, she didn't realize that it had that impact on another race. I mean, at the end of the day, she probably shouldn't have made a suicide joke or a hanging joke in general because nowadays people get really butthurt about everything. I mean, as you can see here. And honestly, I feel like the girl who made the picture is as non-racist as it can be. Because when she picked up that stuffed animal, that stuffed monkey, she wasn't thinking racist thoughts. She just saw a stuffed monkey and wanted to make a suicide joke. Obviously, the other girl, being African-American, it's completely different for her. You know, she's dealt with many different things. I don't understand it, obviously. So it makes sense that she would see that because she's probably dealt with stuff like that. You know, she's dealt with those stereotypes. She knows those stereotypes very well. But instead of what this girl should have done, you know, should have messaged the girl who made the picture, said, hey, this isn't good, you know, this looks bad, people will take this the wrong way, and just getting her to understand that what she did was a mistake and some people might look at it the wrong way. She decides to make this tweet. The tweet ends up blowing up, and the college that the girl goes to, the girl who made the picture, is going to be taking disciplinary actions against the said girl. She might get suspended. She might even get expelled from the college over a misunderstanding on an edgy joke on Snapchat. And do you want to know what the girl who tweeted this is doing? You know, while she's ruining this girl's life, ruining her college life, you know what she's doing? She's worried about how good her tweet's doing. She's worried about being famous. Let's look at this real quick. Remember me when this tweet go viral? Girl, fuck you. I'm famous, bitch. Is that really appropriate? I mean, do you not realize that you might be ruining a girl's career? You might be ruining a girl's life over a misunderstanding? I mean, that's the thing that annoys me, is she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand how terrible of a situation for this girl can be because her tweets are doing numbers. But anyway, this is what the college said. LSU is committed to providing an inclusive, welcoming environment for all students. We have reached out to the student in question and will take the appropriate steps based on the details of the situation. Now, if you're in the situation of the college, your hands are tied because it's racism. There's nothing you can do. Even though it's a misunderstanding, even though this blew way out of proportion, even though this entire thing is stupid and should not be what it is, they have to do something. Because if they don't, they're going to look bad. Also, this is the girl's response to her apology. Instead of being civil, instead of talking it out, here's what she says. First of all, what the hell else could a money monkey being hung mean? What was so funny about it that you posted it? I bet you said, yeah, this the one. Well, it's not. Now, I don't know if she realizes this, but in today's age, every young person on the planet makes suicide jokes. It's just that's just what people do. It's just edgy comedy. It's all over the place. Every teenager in the world makes a joke saying KYS or KMS. It's all over how have you not heard this before? It's such a normal joke. Like it's not like it's a crazy out there joke that she's reaching. It's a normal thing. Like people do it all the time. Sure, she went a little bit overboard with the hanging, and it was just unfortunate that the stuffed animal she bought that day was a monkey instead of a teddy bear. I mean, you could at least be a little bit civil about it, but being civil doesn't get the Twitter likes, so I mean, I guess I understand. And there are so many people on here talking about kicking her ass and beating her up and, you know, hurting her. I mean, sure, she messed up. She shouldn't have made that, but at the same time, it was a complete accident. It could have been a teddy bear. What if it was a teddy bear? You know what would have happened? Nothing. Everyone would have moved on from their lives if it was a teddy bear. I mean, people don't realize that if we keep doing this stuff, we're not gonna get anywhere. I mean, the African-American girl in question, why did she look at a monkey and think black people? Why? That's racism. The person who made the picture didn't see that. He's not the racist one. We are literally promoting racism. We are pushing racism. We are just putting racism in people's faces. We are creating racism out of nothing. And this happens all the time. I see it so much, and it's infuriating that people are doing this to themselves. I mean, everyone knows this by now. The only way to beat racism, you need to be indifferent about it. You shouldn't think about racism. You shouldn't have racism in your mind. People need to be looking at people. People don't need to be looking at races. You know what I mean? There's not much anyone can really do about it. Like, for one, the school might expel her or suspend her. So the school's against her. Two, if the school doesn't suspend her, she has to come to school and a bunch of people are planning on kicking her ass. That there's no winning for the girl. Like she's screwed. And it's unfair and it's messed up. And it's just, it's a terrible situation. Hey, you seem to be educated, respectful, strong black woman. This girl is a privileged, entitled princess who lacks awareness. I'm sorry, but lacking awareness of racism, how is that a bad thing? Not realizing stereotypes, not grabbing a damn stuffed monkey and thinking black person. That's a good thing. That is a good thing that you don't think that. Why are people punishing her for not thinking that? I don't have much more else to say. I know a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, you're white. You're white male. You can't say anything about racism, but I don't care because this is just stupid. This is the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. But guys, make sure to like and subscribe. And also, I have memberships currently on. I finally got memberships now. So if you guys want to join the members club, you get to get private streams. You get to get emotes. You get to get badges. You get a private Discord, you get all this special stuff. So if you guys want to become a member, you can be a part of the greatest show on YouTube as well. So click the join button below if you want to be a member and you can be a part of that. But I'll see you all in the next video. Situations like these just distract everyone from actual racism. Everyone just points fingers at everyone and calls everyone, like racism is a word that's thrown around constantly, all the time. And situations like these just distract people from things that are actually happening, racist things that are actually happening in our lives. Racism is a problem, but also accusations of false racism is a giant problem as well.
The coffee's getting cold now.